More and more women are coming from throughout the South to North Carolina for abortions, particularly here in Asheville. So where are they coming from, and why are they coming here? The numbers are in, and the total number of legal abortions performed in North Carolina is going up, and the percentage of out-of-state abortions is also on the rise. In September, a whopping 66% of all abortions performed in the state were to out-of-state patients. That's an increase of nearly 115%. But why North Carolina?
North Carolina is a critical access point for abortion care in the South and the Southeast.
Many surrounding states have either banned or highly restricted the procedure, and as a result, many women seeking abortions are coming to this state. Christy Brown, who counsels women on their options, has also noted the shift.
So the nature of the calls that we're receiving from out-of-state clients, they are rather urgent, and they're either calling saying, do you perform abortions, or I need to get an ultrasound.
The numbers coming from 2 national studies show a pattern. South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, and Kentucky have all experienced significant drops in legal abortions in the wake of bans or new restrictions, while North Carolina has had an increase of 37%. So what if abortion became more restricted here in North Carolina? Is that the direction we want to go?
There are other options for a woman who is going through an unplanned pregnancy.
Planned Parenthood's Jillian Riley sees it differently.
Abortion bans do not stop people from seeking abortion care, but they do prevent people from accessing essential health care from within their home state.
So what's next? Will North Carolina and Asheville remain a place that people come to for this procedure, or will it become a place that people leave for that very same reason? Much of this will be determined next week at the ballot box.
Planned Parenthood South Atlantic estimates that about a third of their patients are actually coming from out of state to receive their abortion care in North Carolina right now. That means potentially an extra 10,000 patients a year. It's been 3 weeks since the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Several southern states like South Carolina already moving to restrict abortions.
Abortion remains legal in North Carolina for now.
Many patients across the region now turning to the Tar Heel state for abortion care. In North Carolina's Planned Parenthood clinics, there were around 730 abortion appointments total in June 2021. That number rose to about 900 this past June. Asheville's Planned Parenthood clinic, an abortion access point, with it being so close to 2 state borders.
Specifically, our Asheville clinic are seeing folks from West Virginia, from South Carolina, from Tennessee, and from Kentucky. And so people coming in all across the region, dealing with peak tourist hours, peak tourist time in Asheville. It's just really an exhausting experience for them.
To accommodate the increased demand, officials say they're ramping up staffing and expanding clinic hours when and where possible.
With the influx of patients, it will make it more difficult for folks to receive the critical, necessary abortion care services that they need, especially in a timely manner.
Planned Parenthood has also implemented a new patient navigation system to help patients get the earliest appointment possible amid this surge, even if it means going to a clinic that might be further away. Right now, abortions are legal in North Carolina up until the point of fetal viability, which is around 24 weeks. GOP leaders are trying to reinstate a 20-week ban, though, that was previously unenforceable due to Roe v. Wade.
Local leaders and many others in downtown Asheville don't want limits on access to an abortion. A reproductive justice rally was hosted at the Orange Peel today. Dozens came together to fight for abortion access in North Carolina. Organizers say limiting that access is out of touch with Western North Carolina values. A Mountain congressional candidate says this upcoming election is crucial for the cause.
There is so much on the line in this year's election cycle. It starts with local races and then absolutely state races as we work to protect abortion access in North Carolina.
A September poll by ABC News and the Washington Post shows 64% of Americans oppose the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade. Buncombe County Commissioner Jasmine Beach Ferrara is facing State Senator Chuck Edwards in the District 11 congressional race. Now, this weekend, he attended a pro-life event in Haywood County where he was endorsed by the North Carolina Right to Life group.